Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight, Chapter 154, Sentinel. Rainbow leafed through the charred scraps of journal pages in the morning light. Her blue eye flipped one blackened sheet, then another, then yet another. She paused upon an ear of paper that was intact enough for a few words to grace the desert air. The bones of the kingdom linger around. She flipped a few more pages and saw another phrase, barely legible. Further underground, but the mineral springs are disappearing. She turned the journal around, flipped through the back of the sheets, and saw a phrase liberally splotched against the white page, stained with copper-red fluids. Can't go outside. Her children are everywhere. Must stay. Do you mind, Philly? Huh? Rainbow looked up. She saw Coal Canner and Desert Light staring blankly at her, telekinetically floating shovels in the air beside them. Right. She folded the journal tightly, sighed, and tossed it into the grave onto the partially covered remains of the dead earth pony. The two guards resumed, filling the plot of land with the shovels of dirt. The morning air was sullen, chilly. Rainbow strolled over towards the two stallions as they finished their grim job. Do you suppose you had any family? Any ponies back east whom you belong to? Families are like any ponies, Coal Canner said. They come and go. In the end, the only place we belong to is the ground. Rainbow Dash smirked bitterly. Surely, you don't completely believe that. From support, Coal Canner is for once of some philosophy. Desert Light remarked, We who'd be mortal ponies are born from dust and return to dust. The only eternal thing is our industry. Yeah, well, you can go hump your blasted industry. Coal Canner grunted. I, for one, have had a decent amount of enjoyment out of life. Let's see Dust ever tell any pony they had fun. Rainbow's teeth showed as her wings twitched. Now we're talking. Lethargic retort, you should both head east and rid I, who would be Desert Light, of my misery. I would never give you the satisfaction, boy, Coal Canner remarked. He shoved his shovel into the ground and wiped his brow before turning to look at Rainbow Dash. You have all your things? And then some, she replied, giving her suddenly bulky saddlebags a shake. Is this your way of deterring me from going east? Giving me so dang much to carry that I almost backed down from such exercise? I'd rather most of that food go down your gullet, Coal Canner remarked with a thin-eyed stare. You could use some meat on you, Philly. Gee, thanks, Dad. Next thing you know, you'll try hitching me up with some handsome stallion. I think we both know that wouldn't be proper. Rainbow did a double take at that, her cheeks warm. We do? He was marching up to her, planting a hoof on her shoulder. Remember to ration your foods carefully, most importantly, the water. Where you're going, the landscape won't nearly be as kind as two lonesome guards on the edge of civilization. Right, this won't be my first song and dance. It will be over a desert, I'm willing to bet. Coal Canner replied, Whatever took out that poor earth pony sounds very frightening. It would be a shame for you to, well, die from something less awesome along the way to discovery. Wouldn't you think? I'll try not to bore you with my dull existence along the way. That's what the Soundstone is for, Philly. Keep it close to you. So long as you do, you won't be alone in this. Not really. Jeez, Cece. She smiled bashfully, her ears flicking in the morning glow. All this stuff you're doing for me, all these things you've given me. It's almost as though you're more than just some random unicorn. It's as if you're, I don't know, some God-given spirit of the element of generosity come down to deliver me to glory in my time of need. He looked at her, blinked, then grumbled. What in Tartarus is flaming name is that supposed to mean? Rainbow Dash rolled her eyes. Or maybe you're just some cantankerous old buffoon after all. Delightful affirmative, new type of lucidity unlocked. Don't you even start. Rainbow Dash grumbled at the younger stallion across the grave. I don't normally say this, filly, but good industry be with you. Cole Counter chuckled and gave Rainbow Dash a lasting pat on the neck. Wow. She broke into a hover. You must really be desperate. That's or senile. He remarked, then jabbed a hoof into a belt pocket. I'm pretty sure it's the second. Well, your salinity is going a long way. We'll see about that. He pulled out a familiar medallion and tossed it to her. Catch a good tailwind, filly. She caught it, turning its sustained engravings over and over before her eyes. With a deep breath, she smirked devilishly towards Cole Counter. You know I will. The elder stallion nodded, his grey mane blowing in the wind. Rainbow's ruby eyes got a good snapshot of the image before blinking and tilting around. With a single flap of her wings, she turned east and darted towards the dry horizon.